Oh, look at this one touch. I'm not allowed dribble, chat. We're not allowed dribble here. One touch only. Oh, clip it. Oh, YouTube. It's good to be back. What is going on, guys? Rannerz here. Today we got my 4-3-1-2 custom tactics. These have been incredible. Okay, let me tell you what's been going on. Okay. One, the FAI E-Cup. Okay. Best competition in Ireland. Your boy won it with these tactics. 29-1 in Weekend League with these tactics. Just won my first week of E-League of Ireland. 9-1 with these tactics. Okay, so these are the ones. Simple as. Before we get into today's video, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Help your boy do well on that YouTube algorithm. You know the vibe. Alright, anyways. Let's just get straight in. When I was done. Well, actually, we will eventually briefly say, yes, my team is stacked, but I use this for my Road to Glory team as well. My Road to Glory team, oh, I actually should have shown you my Road to Glory team. It's got like Inform Renato, who's like 50k. We've got Gold Bruno in that team. We've got Off Chem Gold Semedo. It's stressful, but still got Elite 3 over on that, and I stopped playing my games as well. I could have done better even. Alright, so custom tactics time. Bang! These are the ones you need. Press after possession loss. 5 width, 8 depth. So press after possession loss is huge because your fullback's attacking this, and if you don't have press after possession loss, you'll just get countered. This slows down that counter or completely screws you, so you have to be careful. 5 width just because it's balanced. 8 depth, so you get the auto offside trap. Everybody knows. Balance, 5 width, 8 players in the box because you just chuck everybody in, bro. You're just trying to get a goal. And then what this does as well is the 8 players in the box is big for when you do the press of possession loss, because this means your whole team is like on him. And if he tackles you and gets the ball back, they swarm. It's ridiculous. It's so overpowered, man. And then corner free kicks on 2, as you know. Now, strikers, I used to not have getting behind, because I used to kind of play this triangle and pass around the 2 strikers on the cam. But with true balls just being so immaculate and so broken and so ridiculous in this game, you want them to just have getting behind. And if they make half a run, and if the defender makes like one mistake with the center back, you just press triangle or Y and you've scored. Neymar, stay forward. You have to have stay forward on your counter estimation. Otherwise, this dude goes to like left center mid for some reason. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing, Neymar? Tell me. I don't know. Anyway, so you need that. Center mid. We want stay back while attacking and cover center. He is your rock. Now, why am I playing 4-3-1-2, not 4-1-2-1-2? It's because you want Vieira to be a center mid, not a CDM, because of press after possession loss. Now, if you use press after possession loss with 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, him being a CDM means he's too far back and he doesn't press as well. The opponent's cam, in this formation, he stands in front of the cam. So they're getting pressed, they try kick it out to the cam, boom, my Vieira is standing in front of him. You play 4-1-2-1-2 narrow with the CDM, the cam is in front of the CDM. So if he tries to clear it to the cam, he'll get it and my Vieira will be behind him. So then he can actually just counter you. Okay. Now on the right, you got your attacking center mid, if you will. So I've got a Tal here. You can go with just an out-and-out attacker. So some people might use like a Rashford and a Mbappe. Or you can use kind of a mix of both. So you could use like a Bruno Fernandes, who's good at attacking, but not the best defensively, but still okay defensively. Ideally you want a Tal, but he's a little expensive. On my Road to Glory, I just use, I think, Rashford. I'm pretty sure it's Rashford here. But yeah, so you just have him on get forward, but you do have him on cover wing because he will fill in for the fullback if the fullback is just caught like attacking. Same with the left center mid. Here's your more balanced kind of center mid. So for me, it's Renato. You could have like a Bruno Fernandes, you know, any of those sort of players. And like instead of Vieira, you can have like a Kante. I actually have Inform Renato Sanchez as my holding mid in my Road to Glory, and then I have Gold Bruno Fernandes as my left center mid, just to give you guys some ideas of who else you could use. Here you want cover wing again, because once again he's going to cover that left back, and this is all because the left back and the right back are both on balanced overlap because they are used loads in attack. And then on the keeper, you want comes crosses and sweeper keeper. Now, next up, we have some in-depth analysis of me playing the 4-3-1-2 over the Weekend League. This me against another pro player, and I had to win this game to go 29-1. Pretty big game. We do obviously clutch up, as you can see by my foot champs finish. My name is now, of course, Spanish Pancake, and there you see 112th in the world. So here you'll see a lot of true balls attempted down the wing, and this is the biggest problem with the 4-3-1-2 is your fullbacks are unbalanced and on press after press and loss, so a lot of time they're missing. So you have to manually be using center backs to track runs and make sure you don't get destroyed down the wings, basically. But then in attack, you should be always looking to either pass it to your fullbacks or use them as bait. That was a poor finish from Rannerz. So here, the problem is you have a lot of lack of width here. So you really need to start being able to use like ball scoops and directional nutmegs. Otherwise, you're going to struggle to create chance. Now, I did get a little bounce back there, but you know, we take it. But here you'll see I'm moving a towel out to like right mid and using my wide center mids as almost like wingers on defense. Do a little press there, but I'll lose the ball. So then I'm just running back with Vieira, making sure he's around this place, playing defense with him, tracking runs with him. But he can't score from that angle. Once again, attacking down the line, because that's why I have a surplus of numbers, because you have your fullback, you have your right center mid, and you have your right striker. So you have 3 attackers, in theory. Like, pretty much every attack will start out wide. And then you can switch it, and you'll always have that fullback on the overlapping run. But what like, Davies, for example, going up wide top, drags out his, like, right back and stuff. So then when you play it back inside, I have more space in the middle. You know what I mean? So even though the formation is narrow, because of the fullbacks, you can make it wide. And then you still have so many numbers in the middle. And here, I don't know what I do, but here, if I pass it to a Tal, I have an overload, and Cuadrado will make that run. But here, I could also play it straight through to Mbappe. So I actually go with Ronaldo myself here. But, there's always options. That's the thing with this formation, is there always options. Here, he messes up, but on defense, I would have had to manually switch to Bender to track that Neymar run. Also, on a side note, a lot of people don't know this for some reason. If you have a throw-in, you just flick the right stick and you get to control the runner. A lot of people I tell don't know that exists, and I thought everybody knew. But yeah, you just flick your right stick and you can control the runners, by the way. I shouldn't have to say this, but a lot of people don't know that, so I'm just going to say it anyways. So then defensively, you'll see I'm moving my Tal and Vieira back, and even my Mbabu back. Because you're so aggressive attacking defensively here, after the press wears off, which it has now, the press after possession loss has already worn off, you want to just get players back so you don't get countered. That's why you're not seeing me be overly aggressive here at all. So here, where I'm like overloading the middle, which tucks in the whole attack, and then you have Cuadrado wide right that you can always go to. Always one of the fullbacks will be free. So once again, I'm not pressing him now because he's broke through my press. So I'm moving Mbabu back, anticipating that true ball because I have no fullbacks. And now I forced him to pass it back. So now my team that was way up the pitch, everybody's back in position. So now you're solid defensively. With the 8 depth, you see my team is auto offside trap. So now I'm suffocating him and giving him a little space. See, I don't know if you noticed that, but so with Mbabu, I don't go for that tackle initially. Cosman is known to use directional nutmegs like the whole time. So what you'll see is I actually take a step back with Mbabu, wait for his directional nutmeg, and as soon as he does it, tackle. That's how you defend directional nutmeg. Like, you have to back up and just let them do it and then tackle. If you go to tackle initially and they do it, you've conceded a goal. So here you can see he's got Davies on the overlap. So with a towel, I step back and mark it, and now he's offside. I've triggered this one with Davies. I plan to do it because I see his Rashford is pushed up, and Davies will have that free space down the line. So now I manually switched to Mbabu because I knew true ball was coming. Yeah, I do step, and he gets me with the directional, so he does score. Anyways, you get the ball here. And this is when I'm in a prime counter-attack position, because you're running with a midfielder, and you have the 3 attackers. So I've manually triggered that run with Mbappe, but I don't play it. This allows me to bring it into Neymar here. And with these 1-2s, I can go through, and I nearly get it through to Neymar there as well. Yeah, I have the press after possession loss. The most obvious pass is this pass to Rashford. That's why I'm trying to cover it with Davies, but he does get out. As soon as you see a slow skill move like that, you just gotta run at him and tackle him and get the ball back like I do with Ronaldo. and then I see the gap open up. So this is where you want to exploit a 5-back when somebody runs between the wing back and the wide center back. So here you're gonna see, it's not happened yet, but I can already tell what's gonna happen, is Ronaldo is gonna cut in between Davies and Mendy because that gap is too big. So all you gotta do is pass to your cam first, and then pass one more, and then shoot first time. Once again, now I've subbed on my new fullbacks because stamina is an issue, especially with Quadrado. And subbing on fullbacks is just huge, man. They make so many more runs if they have full stamina. Got a little lucky there, to be fair, once again, but we take those. Celebrating because he celebrated. You know the vibes. So once again, I'm just letting him kind of do a skill. I'm just backing off to let him do the skill and then tackle him straight after. Like, if I was closer to him there when he bridged, he would have went straight past me. He gets me with a nice that's gotta be fair. So here you'll see I subbed on the lot and switched to a 5-back. Lovely interception. Now here you'll see here he actually makes a smart decision, even though the chat thought this was dumb. He pulls out Schmeichel. But you gotta notice, it's the 89th minute. And if he doesn't do this, I just hold the ball in the corner and he never touches it again. So his only hope was to pull it out and hope I missed his shot. But I'm not missing that. Pew. And that was all she wrote. I ain't here for the money.